Hi Gemini, this is your February 27th through March 5th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love and an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified to support this channel. This first bit is a new love this week. We have the Four of Cups clarified by the Ace of Swords. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Six of Wands. In the potential outcome, we have the Three of Wands with the Queen and the King of Wands. And we also have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or pretty much any zodiac sign. I usually go with a King or a Queen or both if one or both show up. And as you can see, we got my partners in crime couple in the potential outcome. The King and the Queen of Wands. That's what I usually call when the King and the Queen of Wands come out. This is my partners in crime couple. That means you guys are going to be a perfect match. Both of you perhaps are explorers, easy to get up and go, very enthusiastic, spontaneous people, conquerors, somebody who is, somebody who doesn't spend a lot of time at home. Not necessarily, but whenever you have an opportunity to venture out, do something active, do some kind of an activity, you perhaps try to use those opportunities as often as possible. So that's what we have in the potential outcome, right? But we actually start off with the rejection. Right, the Four of Cups, the first card that came out is a rejection, and it's clarified by the Ace of Swords. And I think this is you who is doing the rejection. The Ace of Swords belongs to you, right? This is your ace, ultimately speaking, right? And for very few of you, perhaps it's the same person, and they're going to make an attempt, or they've already made an attempt to get the show on the road with you, but they failed for whatever reason, and this week they will try again, and this time it will resonate with you. But for most of you, this is you shutting down somebody else. Okay, perhaps you have a couple of suitors interested in you, and you're shutting down one of them, and instead moving forward with the person we see in the potential outcome. For others of you, it could be your ex trying to prevent you from moving forward with this person. Perhaps they're going to get jealous or things like that. And for perhaps yet another group of you, this is you shutting down other people's opinion, right? Perhaps there's going to be somebody trying to talk you out of moving forward with this person. And you're going to tell them, you know what, you better keep your opinion to yourself. Because the thing about the Ace of Swords is a very straightforward energy. It's like very decisive energy. It's like you're not taking prisoners, with that Ace of Swords. You're just being very focused on moving forward with this person. By the way, for the reading's sake, I assume you're the Queen of Wands, just to make it easier for me, but you can assign the roles as you wish. You could be either the King or the Queen of Wands. Right after that Four of Cups, we have the Ace of Pentacles, right? The Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity, and you will very quickly recognize it, that this particular person, the King of Wands, is a golden opportunity for you. In terms of, like I said, you guys make a perfect couple. You speak the same language, you perhaps even finish each other's sentences. Okay? The Ace of Pentacles always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, ready to start a family, ready to get serious. So it's not all about going places, having a lot of fun. It's also about settling down, starting a family perhaps at some point in the future. You will see that this is someone who will definitely, be there for you for, an extended period of time. Right? In the middle, we have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Six of Wands. More wands, right? The Eight of Wands is a card of communication or perhaps travel. You could go somewhere together with this person. And my favorite interpretation of the Eight of Wands is the Cupid's arrows card. So, yeah, the Cupid is having the best week ever, striking both of you, right? The Six of Wands clarifying it used to be called the proposal card, by the way. So we got 2 proposal cards on the table. But Six of Wands is also a card of victory, success. It's a card of feeling good about yourself, or it's a card of feeling good about what's going on. So you will feel like this is the right thing to do. to move forward with this King of Wands. Besides those, besides that couple, in the potential outcome, we also have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and after that there is no turning back. So again, this is us going back to that Four of Cups with the Ace of Swords. This is where that happens. You're going to make up your mind about this person, about the situation, no matter what the scenario is, and after that there is no turning back. And I don't think you're going to regret it. We have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. This is a card of a wish come true. And it's at the same time, it's also a card of a personal satisfaction and fulfillment. Very similar energy to the Six of Wands. Again, you will feel like you're right at home with this person. Somebody right down your alley. Somebody you will have instant chemistry, instant connection with. And that's why you are shutting down everybody who is going to say anything against this. Alright, so yeah. This looks awesome, Gemini. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Gemini, if you'd like to see the extended for this new love spread, the link is in the description box down below. In the extended, we'll do a couple of spreads, maybe 3 spreads. We'll definitely take a look at what to expect between you and this person moving forward. We'll get you an advice and we'll take it from there. Gemini, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, the spread is for you. We have the Sun, the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This is such an amazing spread, Gemini. I did not even want to clarify anything. I did not want to mess with it. So let's go over the cards, right, real quick. The Sun could be a Leo you're dealing with, but the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. Right? With the Sun, we always feel on top of the world. The Nine of Cups right next to it is a card of a wish come true. It's a card of a wish granted. And it's also a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. And every once in a while, the Nine of Cups is a card of some kind of a celebration. Alright? The Ten of Pentacles right next to the deck is either a card of real estate or it's a card of a commitment or marriage. Rock solid commitment or marriage. The Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck is all about love. Genuine, authentic love. All together, all these cards are talking about something amazing. Right? Each and every one of these cards is amazing on its own, and especially together. Alright? So you can always leave me a comment, let me know how this is going to play out for you. But seriously, this is just a fantastic spread. The Sun usually supersedes all other cards, right? Because it's the happiest card in the deck. The Sun comes in, the Sun comes out, and that's it. Everybody's happy, right? The Nine of Cups is a card of a wish come true. Well, there is a kid riding the horse in the Sun card. So perhaps it has something to do with children, right? Perhaps you have some kind of an occasion, anniversary, I don't know. Perhaps you're going to be doing something together. You could be purchasing a new house, or you could be renting a new house, or a new apartment, or a new flat, as some other English-speaking countries call that, right? And don't forget about the Ace of Cups, all about love, genuine, authentic love. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Gemini, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Page of Wands clarified by the Devil. We have the King of Cups clarified by Judgment. And we have the Nine of Wands clarified by the Four of Cups. And we also have the Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or Capricorn. You got this King of Cups right there in the middle, clarified by Judgment. So I assume that's the person trying to get back into your good graces, but you're going to turn them down. If this person is a Pisces, by the way, it could be their birthday season. So they could use that as an excuse to reach out to you and see if you would want to come to their birthday celebration. If they're not a Pisces, still most likely a water sign. All right, we have you here as well, the Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck. That's you. In the beginning, we have the Page of Wands clarified by the Devil. The Page of Wands is that message coming from this King of Cups, right? The Devil could be a Capricorn, but the Devil is most likely temptation. Or perhaps this is the way they're feeling about you. They were never able to let you go, right? And they keep thinking about you all the time, right? And for some of you, perhaps they have like a proposition to go out to town, do bar hopping or something like that. Something perhaps they may remind you of something that the two of you used to do. and not necessarily bar hopping, but they may think of something that you really like, or that the two of you used to do together, and that gave you a lot of warmth feelings, right? And they may bring that up. So be careful with what they say, because they may try those tricks to lure you back in. All right, yeah, at the end we have the Nine of Wands clarified by the Four of Cups. So I think you know what this person is all about. You're shutting them down, you're turning them down, right? The Four of Cups is a card of a rejection. The Nine of Wands is a card of a wounded warrior, because you know what this person is all about. You learned your lesson a long time ago. Therefore, you're sending them back to the past where they belong. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Gemini, this week. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. It's one of those other spreads that I did not want to mess with. I don't know if you watched the couple spread. That spread was amazing. I didn't want to clarify anything, and same goes for this spread. And it's actually crystal clear what's happening here. You're going to have a message come in, and the message is going to tell you that you've got money coming in, or you could get a notification letting you know that money has been transferred to your account, or you may receive a letter with the check in it, right? The Page of Swords in the middle, this is that message, or email, or a letter. And what's in the letter, what's in the message is either a check or a notification, right? The Knight of Pentacles, the first card that came out, this is money coming in, all right? And the thing about the Knight of Pentacles, it's always a very decent chunk of change. If say you've been applying for jobs, this letter will tell you that yes, you got the job, and perhaps they will even give you like a sign-up bonus or something like that. It could be dividends, right? It could be perhaps it could be a bonus, it could be a promotion. I don't know what it is. You can leave me a comment, let me know. If it's not too private, not too personal. But yeah, you got the Knight of Pentacles coming in. As a result of that, you will be the person in the Nine of Pentacles, and you will also be the person in the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles is one of the best cards when it comes to work, business, and finances. The person in the Nine of Pentacles is wealthy, or they just got a little bit more richer, right? The person in the Nine of Pentacles is enjoying their financial situation. The Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of a wish come true. It's a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. So yeah, you've got money coming in. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Gemini. We have the Queen of Swords, we have the Two of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Tower on the bottom of the deck. This is pretty much a repeat of the X spread. Same story, right? Different deck. I use different decks for different spreads, but same person, the King of Cups, right next to the deck. I didn't even have to clarify anything. The Tower on the bottom of the deck is most likely the unexpected factor. Okay, the Tower is when things happen unexpectedly. The Two of Swords, in between you, the Queen of Swords, and this King of Cups, right? This card could be interpreted so many different ways. This is a card of a crossroads. This is a card of somebody who remains closed off, somebody who says no, and it's also a card of a ceasefire or armistice. So I would just have to assume that this King of Cups was going to make an attempt to, sign a peace treaty with you. See if the two of you could reestablish this connection. But as we saw in the X spread, you're not going back to this person, right? And that's why I did not even clarify anything. So you may say something like, yeah, if I see you around, I'll say hello. But in terms of us getting back together, no. Okay? So yeah, that's what I have for you, Gemini, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Gemini, have an amazing week.